Okay, so we can start.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, so we can start.
Hello, everybody. This is Ioana from Beetroot Academy.
Hi, everybody. Okay, so we can start.
Thank you for joining us this evening. We're recording from Cluj-Napoca, Romania today, and I'm happy to virtually host you in my hometown. I'm the country manager for Romania and Moldova, and I will be your host this evening for our new webinar for tech enthusiasts. Beetroot Academy, it's a Swedish Ukrainian edtech company dedicated to helping people get a career in digital economy. And by help, we're not only including high quality education, but also dedicating efforts into career counseling and assisting our graduates in landing a job. On this note, I'm happy to welcome Alina, our wonderful teacher and guest speaker for this evening. And before I hand the virtual mic to her, I would like to mention a couple of logistic details. The first one is more of a question, to be honest. I would love to see your cities or the cities that you're watching us from in the live chat. So if you can hear us well, please type the city that you're watching us from in the live chat here. Secondly, this webinar will be recorded and sent to you by email tomorrow. And at the end of the session, we will have a Q&A. Thank you, Ilya. We'll have a Q&A session. So if you have any questions, please type them in the live chat and I will address them at the end. So welcome, Alina.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Anna, for the microphone. So I'm going to share my screen. Is everything okay? You can see my screen. I hope so. If not, please tell me. I'm really glad to have this topic with you. We have almost 1 hour. We're going to discuss how you can use AI tools for advance your career. How you can improve your CV, your cover letters, etc., etc. And I will be happy to be like the provider in this event, in this topic for you. So like 2 words about me, why I'm talking about this topic today for you. I'm an HR lead in IT area almost for 8 years. I started as an engineer, so I have a degree in engineering. So I really like some technology that you can use at work. And I'm really happy to share this topic with you because for me, technology and using AI is really interesting and I'm still discovering it. And I will be happy to share some insights with you that's related to career. Also, as mentioning, I'm a teacher in Beetroot Academy for 2 years. So that's really a great place to work. Also, I'm a soft skills trainer and sometimes I'm sharing some interesting lessons about soft skills. So I hope you will join once my lesson. But let's start today in talking about AI and tools. And today, the goals of our webinar is to learn how you can use exactly AI to find the right job for you, the job that suits you, how to adjust your resume, your cover letters for a job that you are looking for exact position, for exact company. Also, how can use AI for boosting your career and your development. I show you some like hacks, if I can say like that, that you can use in your day-to-day life and your still career. Yeah. And I'm gonna switch from my presentation to the websites so we can see some interesting insights regarding AI together, and I will show you how it works. So let's start. And the structure, that like simple structure. job search, finding jobs, how to use for cover letters, for CV, how to prepare for interviews, and also how to create great education plan. But let's start from the searching job. I know that that's really a hard process. You do not know where to start. It's always a little bit confusing. So where I should start, what I want to have, that's really hard process. So let's speak about how to construct this process for you, how to make it more understandable, more easier, and to not to waste the time, but really have a great structure that you can use, and you go one by one. So first of all, when you are starting to searching a job, you should identify your goal. So what is your aim? What you want to achieve? What kind of profession? What kind of position you want to have? Also, you should cover such areas like in what industry I want to go, in what companies I want to work. Is it small company or is it big company? So when you define your goal, that will be absolutely easier for you to go to go further, to go ahead. Yeah. Next, research your options. So okay, what kind of position right now there are on market? What kind of companies opening right now? So what is my option where I could send my CV, and with what recruiters I can speak? The third one is to, it sounds easier, network with the people in your field, but it's not so easier, I know it, yeah. But that's really good way to find interesting jobs. That's really good way to find out more about the companies. So just go to the people and to speak with them through the LinkedIn, through the Facebook, through the, I don't know, some communities, visiting some events like that, and to speak with people. For example, I also can post some interesting position from my company where I worked. And if you are join my LinkedIn, you will see some position from my company. If you join, I don't know, another person in HR or recruiter or your special field project manager, for example, you will also see some interesting posts regarding a job, regarding some skills, career development. So just look for people that really related to your direction, to your desires, and your your job desires. Yeah, the second one is, I'm sorry, the first one, that's prepare your job search materials. What does it mean? That means prepare your CV, resume, yeah, and prepare your cover letter. So you should know what to include. And that is the main point that we're gonna concentrate today using the AI tool, how to create this, especially because it's also really sometimes hard to create CV, and you think what should I include there? What is the main points for this company? What should I write in a cover letter? So yeah, that's really hard point when you are searching for a job, but we're gonna cover it today, and I hope our advices you can use and to save time for yourself. Next, it's apply for jobs and follow up, repeat and repeat and repeat. Yeah. So it's a stage about applying for job, not stopping. Yeah. Just trying and trying and trying, and to searching what is really suits for you, and searching where you are really suited. So it's really unstoppable process. And you should understand that it's gonna be not just one applying and yeah, okay, you receive it, you receive a position. So it's just a process. Next, interview. For me, interview, it's like skill. You are going to interview, and you are practicing your question. You're practicing your answers. You're practicing your skills. So you know what is market requested from you. So it's really, really interesting, and it's really practicing. So please, not afraid of interview, but go into interviews and speak with companies and discover more about yourself and more about this positions, because position can be really different from company to company. So you can apply in this company as an HR, for example, and you have such question, but you're applying for another company and you have such questions. So it's really, you're training yourself and you are gathering this like knowledge base. So it's really interesting. And yeah. And it's also really valuable to prepare for these interviews. And we're gonna discuss it today also. And the final one, take breaks. I know that sometimes it could be really hard to apply and not receiving some answers, or receiving answers, but rejection, or a really long period for interviews. But that is okay. That's like how it works. But you should be prepared for it, and you should have some breaks. So breaks to spend some time without applying to jobs, without I don't know, spending so much hours near laptop, just for rest, just to recovering, just to like small recap, and then to practice again, then applying, and then interview. So take a break. That was a small intro from my side, how to structure this this search, and let's go deep in AI. Why we're talking about AI? Yeah? Because it's really a game changer right now. That is really useful tool and methodologies that you can use in every aspect of life, while you're studying, while you're searching a job, while you, I don't know, making some project, preparing something. So it's really, really easier to search some information, to get really what you know. And you know, maybe half year ago, I didn't use AI so much, but right now I'm using it almost every day, and probably per day like twice or third times, because it's really useful and I can get information that I need. So really, and it's a really nice quote that it's going to be interesting to see how society deals with artificial intelligence, but it will be definitely cool. And we're gonna discuss how cool it is right now and how we can use it. So first of all, how to make a search. So how to make a search, and I'm sorry. How to make a search, the position that you wanna apply, for example. A lot of job websites, a lot of job tools, they're already using AI for understanding which candidate is really good for this company, or which candidate is really good for this position. So it's really good to understand how to use AI right now for you as a candidate. What I mean to use special job sites, job boards that's already empowered with AI and can match you with exactly position that you need, that exactly like match your skills that you have to matching the position, the great position, to make a really good profit, because you will receive a great position to highlights your skills and knowledge, and company receive really good candidate that suits them. So it's really win-win from both sides. Second one, it's optimizing your resume, because as I told you before, a lot of companies using right now AI on their job websites, and then they can screen your resume and understand which is like good skills for their company or not so. So that's really great to improve your resume, your CV that you created before, for example, with AI. And we're gonna cover it today. And also with AI, you can prepare for some interviews because AI can practice you asking some question, and I will show you. That's really interesting and fascinating. And also it can help you to create cover letters. For example, me personally, I have really big problem with cover letters, and for me that's horrible to write it because I do not know what to write. But right now with AI, I can do that. So first, we're gonna start with Power Job Boards. So here on the screen, you can see some sites like Indeed, LinkedIn, Monster, Glassdoor, hired also includes in this list. It's all the tools that like it's websites. I'm sorry, it's websites that using AI to matching your great career. So if you are registered there and put a lot of information about yourself, your skills, your experience, your positioning, past positioning, and current positioning, that can bring you a really relevant position. For example, I have, as I told you, I am an engineer. And but I'm working in HR, but still LinkedIn see that I have this engineering skill set and I had this experience and I had this education. So sometimes LinkedIn proposed me this position, even if I just match that I'm searching just for HR position. LinkedIn still can bring me some more and more related positions. So just go on these websites and trying to complete your profiles as much as possible with details as you can. Yeah, so put a lot of details, and this career websites bring you more and more interesting position. So let's go deeper. Please write in chat what the important CV parts you should have, or like everyone should have, because when you go to creating CV, it's sometimes hard to understand what should be inside this CV. Okay, I'm decided to go to LinkedIn and I'm gonna create the best CV, the best resume. That's first step. I already have. I choose go to LinkedIn and Indeed. But second step is to create cover letter and CV. So please write in chat your options, what should be included in CV. And I hope Ioana can just read it. But I will go further, and you can check what I wrote, what you write, and that will be really great to both check. So important parts of CV. First of all, we can ask AI, and that will be really easier because sometimes you can just lose some parts of CV and like just put, for example, some work experience, education, but not put skills, languages, etc. So you can go and ask a chatbot, what should be crucial or basic in CV, and the AI will send you this list, or probably almost the same list. And here you can see it is suggested contact information, summary, work experience, education, skills, etc., etc. And also it provides more details, like not just work experience, but also please write responsibilities and achievements, because it's really necessary. When I'm creating like my CV, I usually just put some work experience, where I worked and for how long, but not my achievements and responsibilities. But it's really valuable. So please use this tool to understand how many information you should put in your resume. For example, projects, portfolio, languages, references. It's really necessary for some companies to put some references if you have it, or you can request it. So please use this information. And I hope that you wrote in a chat really matches that I sent. Okay, let's go further. We just created our CV using these basics. That's great, that's cool, but we should create some cover letters. Cover letters, it's what you are providing together with your CV, with your resume for a company. And probably for me, it's the hardest part, because you should write why you are want to work in this company, what is like value, what is the value you can bring to this company. And that is really hard, and that takes a lot of time. And probably, what is the question? What should be inside? So also, if you have some ideas, what should be in cover letter, please write it. That will be interesting to read. And we also can ask some AI, and what is AI suggest you? We can go into AI chat and just ask, hello, dear AI, could you please provide me some information what should be in a cover letter, or you even can ask to create some cover letter. Yeah, probably that will not be so like personal cover letter. Yeah, it's not be for exact company. So probably I recommend you to use just the structure that IE creates you, but still you can ask IE to create the full cover letter. What should be in cover letter? Yes, contact information, like how to find you. It's probably salutation, like hello, dear manager, hello, hiring manager, etc. Yeah, the good way, if you know where exactly you are applying, I mean, who you're gonna work with. For example, it's like, I don't know, famous company where is like great manager works. Or just this person, or you I don't know, meet in some event, you can write especially like to this person personally. Yeah, like hello, dear Alex, and like proceed with other body of cover letter. For example, you are applying to HR position in my team, you will send me like hello, Alina, but if you do not know the person, just like hiring manager, put dear hiring manager, that will be great. Next, after salutation is like introduction. Who are you? What position you're applying for? What is your, for example, expectation or your desires? That's really cool to write here in a body. What the value you can bring to this company, why the company should hire you, and then to like complete this with why you want to this position. Also to cover in this part, like what the value you can bring and what the value company can bring to you. For example, you really love the culture that company presented, or the managers that work in that company. So you also can state it from both sides, what you want from company and what company can receive from you. So that's really will be great. Yeah, like closing paragraph is like just closing, like thank you for attention, blah blah blah, in that way. Closing salutation, signature, and postscript if you need it, but it's really optional and not necessary. Yeah, so it is the structure that could be in a cover letter, the structure already proposed by IE. So you also can go to IE and ask what should be in a cover letter, or please create me cover letter for this position. That will be really easier and save you more time. So yeah, what is also some other tips to creating cover letter is proof it, especially when you proofread it, I'm sorry, especially when you create it with IE tool, because it can be sometimes not so related to exact position. So please proofread it, and please not make it like too short or too long. It probably 1 page and like plus minus, but 1 page, yeah. Using clear languages, not technical terms, not like special jargon or something like that, just like clear language. Yeah. And also, that's really important to tailor the cover letter for each job you're applying for. For example, you're applying for a position in, I don't know, company that creates car. That's great to explain why you're choosing this this industry, why you are interested in working in this area. So that's really absolutely needed for company, because especially when company receives a lot of resumes and CVs, and they should bring like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3% for further interviews. And for me, especially as a hiring manager, to have covering letters, that's really like your ticket to first line, because I'm always bring people with cover letter in the first part of interview. So that's really useful, and I really recommend you to use it. So how we can use ID? We discussed just the structure. We discussed what should be included in CV, in resumes, in cover letters, but what about the IE? So there is a lot of tools that you can use and that can help you. First of all, there is some tools that can create a resume from you from scratch. So we just go on website, and I'm going to show you right now, and to create this resume on the website. Second one, you can ask like ChatGPT, as we told before, to creating the structure, to creating some basic line, yeah. And also you can go to some IE and to check what's and create matching to a special job. For example, you have your own resume and your own cover letter, like the basic variant, and you have the positions that you want to apply. So you can ask AI to make this your resume more like more tailored to this job, because like AI working like that they identify the keywords that that there are in your CV and your cover letter. So that will be absolutely great to check it and to match it, especially when the company using AI. And we're gonna use it. We're gonna see it right now. I hope you see my screen. Yeah. That is Kick Resume. I'm going to show you just 2 slides of it. You can create here resume. So we just go to create my resume. I'm going to show you some easiest way. And you just see that you have a lot of like possibilities, resume analysis, create new resume with IE. Let's say I just want to have my like basic resume, and I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna choose between a lot of template that they propose me. For example, I'm gonna choose something like that. And I also have here a toolbox that can help me to understand, is it short resume? Is it enough? What should I include? So you can use this to adjust your resume and to make it more greater. I don't know, more greater. So please use this. This is one of the great tool. Another great tool that I wanna show you, that is Resume IE. I'm already on this page. So they just asked me which document do you want to create today. And for example, we're going to say resume. And as you can see, we can create from scratch, sample resume, import resume, and they're improving that, or just creating from LinkedIn. So it's like you can create it different type of resumes, and it really saves a lot of time for you. Second one, as you can see, this program is asking, is it job tailored resume or general purpose resume? What does it mean? As I told you before, general purpose resume, that is it, like general resumes that you're gonna have, but job tailored, that is especially for some position using some keywords. For example, I'm talking about HR, you're applying for a position, I don't know, people partner in some company, and they want to see that people partner have communication skills, they partner with managers, they, I don't know, they partner like as a facilitator, working as facilitator, they know some basic coaching skills, and I want to see it in resume. So this kind of job tailoring could make me because the company will receive resume with really great keywords, with really great highlighting, and probably I will match this job position, and they will invite me in some other steps, I don't know, interviews, and something like that. So as you can see, this website asking me about my dream job. So like role I'm targeting, company you're targeting, past the job description. And I have somewhere, I'm so sorry, I just created where somewhere business partner and responsibilities. Yeah, I just created this to show you. So we can go like that, and ER business partner, role targeting, like business partner, let's have like this. And the company, I don't know, let it be your So then you just like choosing your field or domain. Where do you want to work? For example, it's like banking area, banking direction, like experience that I have, like for example, director. And here I'm gonna have some proposals. I'm going to have some education, how to create some great resume, and they're going to propose me a lot of what really suits this position that I sent before. So I really recommend you to use these tools to creating your own crafted resumes. Okay, let's go further. I'm gonna show you more and more. Yeah, so next one is also you can use is a resume checker. It's also check your resume and helps you to understand what is like you need to add, what you need to change, and it's really improving your resume. It's not just I don't know, to like it just not to tell you what you should bring more, but really providing you also possibilities of what you can add more, not just like, okay, this is a gap, let's cover this gap, but also provide you the information what you should include and what you can include in this gap. So also really interesting tools. I'm going to show you once more. So like this Kik's resume.io, resume checker. It's also in Kik resume you can find. So let's go further. You can also create your basic resume from the ChatGPT. For that, for doing that, you can go just on the ChatGPT and to hold all the information you have about yourself, work experience, education, skills, accomplishments. Go to ChatGPT and create what you want. For example, we can have such requests: write CV for software engineer and 5-year experience in developing web application, including the following information: education, skills, accomplishment. And ChatGPT will generate you a CV. So as you can see, we can try it. I also have some information I prepared. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to create resume for myself. So I just opened my ChatGPT and I asked him, please write a CV for HR with 8-year experience, work experience, education. And voila, we have like creating resume for myself, the basic, and I really can use it. So that's really interesting. That's really easier way, but still you need to reread this. You need to check it. You need to rewrite it, because it's like creating creating some achievements inside of it that just creating. So you should check it and understand, is it suits for you or not, but it's really providing good example, the good examples that should be included in your resume. So yeah, ChatGPT also can be really useful in that way. So let's go deeper. Also, for example, you can ask your chat AI to write a summary. For example, you should have some summary like, okay, this is my resume, but in general, I have this and this is this experience. So also you can ask your chat to write a summary of this in resume. And that's really useful when you go to interviews and someone asks you, okay, let's tell me about your experience, for example, in 2 or 3 sentences. So you can use it. That's really also useful. The next one, that is some. Sorry, is this one. The next one that I told you before that you can use in some websites. You can also use it in general chat AE. It's tailoring your resume to a job position that opening. So for that one, you also need this resume that we created with you before, and you need the position, like the description of this position. So, and you can go just to chat and to ask, please tailor my resume to the following job description. And we're gonna take it right now. One moment. That's gonna be like that. That's gonna be like that. Yeah. So please tailor my resume based on job description. And here my job description. I hope that works, because I think that I missed some part, but I'm gonna say role, business partner. Yeah. And let's see what the chat's gonna create. I think it's like a little bit tired from me, but still, yeah. And as you can see, the chat creating also the CV, but I think that CV should be more tailoring to that position that I wrote. So I wrote the description of the position and the IE checking the keyword that's using in this position and recreating my resume based on this job description. So it's really easy way to create more interesting resume, more with using more high valued words that really can bring you a new career. So use it also. That's really easiest way, and you shouldn't go to any websites other, just open chat AI. So let's continue to with our presentation. So as you can see, that's really easier, because you can create CV, you can create cover letter, you can rewrite your CV based on some job description. You can like really save your time, but really what you should know is that please check it, please rewrite it, please make it more personal, because still the company, the hiring managers, the recruiters, they really love when the cover letters and CV is personalized to the company, to the position, and to yourself. So please rewrite it, because that's really great that IE provides you such a basic, but you should check it more personalized. So let's go further. I want to show you, what's the time? Yeah, I want to show you also preparation, some tool. Yeah. So first of all, I want to tell you about the preparation that you can go and search a lot of information about the company. So for example, you are applying for some, I don't know, for Tesla company, and you know something about the company, but you want to know more and more. So you can go and searching this information, or you can just write in chat and ask, please provide me more information about that company. And that chat probably provides you a lot of information. For example, some values, some culture, some like all information that could find that open in the internet. So it's also saving the time, and sometimes you can receive some task that's related to the company. And for example, in HR, in marketing, it's really popular to receive some task that's related to the company, and you should have this research about the company, and it takes a lot of time. So in that way, IE can save you more time and bring you information that you need about the company. The action is the same. You just go to chat and you just write like, please help me to find the information about this company, and the chat AE will bring it to you. Yeah. The next step for preparation is interviewing. As you know, that interviewing is also like really stressful part, not just searching the position, not to creating cover letters and CV, but also have some interviews. So you can practicing your interviews, not just ask your friend, please, can you tell me some questions and I will ask you, I want to prepare for interview, but you can use your laptop and using AI that also tailors some questions for your interview that relates exactly to your job that you're applying for. So you just go on website and writing, for example, in interview warm-up, and write what kind of position you want to apply, what kind of company you want to apply, and then it provides you some questions that related to your position and to your company. And as you can see, you can write, you can type, or you can answer these questions. And the interesting thing that provides you a lot of questions, and also it provides you the knowledge base with these questions, with answers, so you also can practice and to discover more what can be in this area. So it's really, really interesting. Yeah, and also you can, yeah, here, you can go to chat and chat AI, and also to write, could you please create the interview for me? And let's practice it. It's really interesting. I like it. I really like it. I tested it. So let's ask chat to create interview for myself. For example, I'm telling that right now I'm an HR lead, HR director, and I wanted to have my next step in career and to be as operation manager. So could you generate possible career guidance for me? Or could you create for me some interviews? And I'm sorry, that's I'm create guidelines, but I want to say, could you practice interview? That's could you practice with me interviews? I hope it works, because today I check it and that works. And this chat, yeah, okay, that's create me the interviews structure, but today I tested it and it creates me the question like, hello, please tell me about your role, please tell me about your experience, like in real life, and chat asks me this question. So it's really nice. So I can go to the site that I provide you, interview warm up or something like that, or you just can go to the ChatGPT and to ask, could you please practice with me this question? So it's really, really interesting, and you can ask it. Maybe I'm just making mistakes in requests, so you should be clear while you're making requests in a chat IE to providing you the exact information that you need, because right now I'm just copied because I see the time and I have not so much time, but still a lot of information. So that I made mistake, and yeah, ChatGPT didn't understand me proper. So yeah, here on the slide, you can see what I told you before, that if you wanna apply for some company or from some position with specific industry or specific area, you can ask AI to provide you more information. And here, as you can see, the request is, please provide me more information about the Spotify. And here you can see vision, mission, values, and the other thing that you can like read, not just going on other websites and searching this information. So just here, just receives this information. So that's really useful. Yeah. Here you can see the request. That is a like request that you can use just to put here your proper like job that you want to apply, company, your key experience and knowledge, and job description. And then AI generates like common interviews question that you can ask. So it's like different ways, but it's really nice because sometimes it's really hard to understand which kind of questions is gonna be asked for me. So how I should be prepared. And in that way, AI could be really valuable for yourself. Yeah, this is request that I should use. That is like, could you act as an interviewer and ask me question one by one? And really, you can ask this chat IE. Like, you can go after our lesson, like our training, and to practice it. That will be interesting because chat IE will really behave as a interviewer. That's interesting and ask you some questions. So try it. That's really nice, and I really recommend it to try. Yeah, the next one, and probably the last part, that is creating a career guidance plan. It's about like, okay, right now I'm in that position, but I want to receive this position, or I want to have this role. What should I do? What is my next career steps? And also, you can go to Chat IE and ask this, and they're gonna provide you some information. As I show you before, that I want to receive next position, and I asked to Chat IE to create like, what should I do? And as we can see, yeah, it is provided me like here. I asked that I want to go to another position. I want to go to operation manager. And it's like created me, okay, so you should go and boost your skill development. You should go into networking. You should go and to have a cross-functional experience. And explaining what should I do? What kind of project should I have? You should go to some mentorship, and for example, to find some mentors for myself. You should go to like boost your leadership for making some strategic projects. So it's really interesting. That's proposed to you what you can do and where you can receive this knowledge, or where you can receive this like experience. So it's really nice ideas that I can use. And but it's not all. I can show you more. Yeah. So I really like this website. I found it as essential. I'm sorry if I'm not right. That is really nice tool that I practice it when you decided, for example, to change absolutely your career or your role. That is really great tool that can help you to find out what is really suits for you, what is really you like. For example, I'm working in HR, but I really love helping people to building communities, to support, to communicate. I like communication, and there is like 4 steps, if I'm not mistaken, that website is asking, and you choose some categories, and then you will receive top 3 recommendation for your possible career. And for example, I received a social worker, and for me it's really nice, and it's really interesting to think about it, because that's really what suits me. So you can go on this website and to try it, and just, I don't know, if you're searching for a new position, for new career steps, or just want to have fun. It's really interesting to find what is really suits for you. The next one that's really I like the most, I think there is like similar, a lot of you can find IE tools, but it's that I tested and I really using it right now. That is IE study guide. For example, you wanna go to another position, or you want to apply to, for example, positions that you haven't before. For example, you just, I don't know, ended some courses as a junior, and you want to boost your knowledge to receive this position. And you can go to this website and to write, teach me how to, I don't know, human resource, about teach me operation management, or teach me project management, and just tap let's go. Then you choose experience that you have. You choose the is it the hardest course should be, or the like small and easy, and it is proposed to you based on your desires. It is proposed to you really the course. So it's really interesting, and it's free information that you can find on the internet. Yeah, but it's still structured. It is interesting, and there is some videos, some websites, so it's really nice that you can use to boosting your career. Yeah, I think that's it. We have 10 minutes. I hope you receive a really interesting information about the CV, how you can boost your CV, how you can make it more interesting, more tailoring, more adjusting to your position that you are searching for. I think you receive information how to create cover letters, how to practice interviews, because practicing interviews for me is really the best interesting part, how you can use AI, and also how to create some career plans. And also, like there is a lot of similar websites that you can find relating to CV, to letters, to education. Just go and search it and just use, because it's really interesting. But not forget, please, about the personalization. Do not forget to check in any information that you will receive. But really, still, I recommend to use it to save time for yourself, to prepare a new position or finding something new for you. So that's it from my side. Ioana, do we have some questions? Because that's it from my side, and I'm still waiting for some questions.
Thank you very much, Alina. I'm one of the people that sees all this job search process as a bit of a dread. So I really enjoyed watching your tips and tricks on how to make it more efficient, how to use AI to give me some starting points, some information about the company. I really love that. And we do have a question from Silvio in the chat. I know you answered it during your presentation after Silvio asked it, but I would like to go a bit deeper in it. So Silvio asked if after using the AI, don't you have to refine it a bit to differentiate yourself, and also in case of an interview, not to seem fake? I know you already mentioned after Silvio asked that you do recommend refining and adapting the CV that you receive to your own experience and own needs. But maybe you can also give us some tips or some facts of some examples of what can we add to make it very personal.
Yeah, thank you for the question. For me, I just recommend you to use AI for saving some time. So it's like to make a structure that you need, because any project should start from structure, should start from like the basic line that you should have, for example, in your cover letter, in your CVs, to have some basic about the companies. So, and then that is what creating AI, that is a base, and then you will add more and more and check in. So it's like, I'm just recommend you using AI as a structured guideline, as a good friend that recommends you what to include in CV, in resume, but then to work it by yourself, because it's really saving you time, but still you need to make it more personal. You need to make it more as you wrote it, so not just automated CV and cover letters, because I think any recruiter and hiring manager could see that it's like robots make it. So please add it more like a human soul in every what you're making, but use AI as a structure, because, for example, that's really, for me, that's really hard to create, as I told you, cover letter or to find some information about the company. So I'm using AI to basic information to start. What should I where should I start? What is my start point? And then I add and more information by myself. So it's just for making the ground, for making the structure, if I can say like that. Yeah, I hope I'm answering your questions.
You did. Thank you very much. Andrea Olarescu really liked your presentation. He says that he liked how you started really basic and then went deeper into various tools. I really appreciate that as well. And we have another question that came into the form previously of this webinar, and is more related to the screening application and to the recruitment side of it. Can you give us some examples on how AI is used into screening the CVs, or maybe even later in the recruitment process?
Yeah, so I'm not really good in recruiting. I'm just more deep in proper HR, but still, I can tell you that recruiters, they're using some AI tools to searching the words, like the words that can absolutely relate to a position. For example, I'm opening the project manager position right now, and I want to have the project manager with skills like, for example, to know the Scrum basis, to know the facilitating, to know time management skills like that. So I'm, as a recruiter, put these keywords in our tool, and this tool that we are using is checking all the CVs and all the resumes that we are receiving and tell us, yeah, this CV have like 5 or 3 keywords that we need. So we can proceed with this candidate, and it also can provide you information how really suits this candidate for us. So it's like how this tool's working. And yeah, that's really interesting, but sometimes it's hard to go in a hiring process with this tool. So you really should tailoring your resume and CVs, especially when you go to I think US market. That's really working there. Like they're using this tool a lot, really a lot. So checking your CV with this AI helpers and tailoring your CV for exact position, and that will work. Yeah.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Ilya is asking if the tools that you showed us this evening are for free, except for ChatGPT.
I think they have all of them. They have like part of free. For example, that I'm using that I show you before, for example, to creating the course, yeah, like not course, but plan of education. It's free for 2 courses, but not more. It's like just the basic. Also for resume, as I showed you before, you can have some free templates, or you can have some templates that you should pay for. They're more like, I don't know, luxury, but still there is a lot of free version. So you just can go and to try. And I think it also depends on how many resumes you want to create. For example, 2, I think that will be free, but more you should pay. But still in any AI tool, you can find the free templates, free using, yeah.
Okay, thank you. And we will share the entire presentation and the list of the tools mentioned by you via email after the webinar.
Yes. And also you can use this all this text, so you can write it and just to put what you need, some roles, some companies, and just use this searching and speaking with chat. So that will be helpful for you also.
Noted. Thank you so much, Alina. I think these have been all the questions that we got.
Great. Thank you so much for being with us, and that was my pleasure to have this session. So thank you so much.
Thank you for being with us for 3 years, not only for this webinar. It's always a pleasure to hear the information that you present us. And thank you everybody for watching. We'll see you on email. And if you are working in the digital economy, or you are interested in joining the tech community or tech world, but you don't know where to start, our education consultants are always available for a call. Just please go to our website, beetrootacademy.com, and you can schedule a free call with one of our consultants. Thank you.